If you use QuickBooks to track your inventory parts, inventory assemblies, or non-inventory parts, at some point you may end up wanting to rename or re-SKU all of the items in your item list. Let's take a look at the item list in QuickBooks. Every item is identified with an item name. In order to edit that item name, I can choose the item I want to work with, right-click on it, say Edit Item, and then I can get to the item name. I can set whatever I want in here. There's no restrictions when I set up the item in QuickBooks. As a result of that, a lot of times items end up being set up really inconsistently with inconsistent names. What I've got here is an example of an item list for a clothing manufacturer. You can see I've got black medium-sized pants, blue pants small size, blue pants large size. All of these items are configured a little bit differently. If I wanted to go through and update all of these items so that they had more consistent names, or assign them a SKU number or a code number based on some formula that I've created, then I'd have to go into each one, edit it individually, change the name, and click OK. If I don't have time to do that, or if I've got a really long item list, there's a faster way to do it. The faster and easier way to do this is to use a third-party software program called the Item Name Changer Utility. You can get it from qbutility.com. This is what it looks like. Once you've got it open and installed, all you need to do is choose the type of item that you want to work with. Click Get from QuickBooks, and the utility will ask you if QuickBooks is already open. Click Yes, and the utility will bring in your item list from QuickBooks of the specific item type that you've selected. Once you've got your items in the utility, it's as easy as going down the list and entering the new item number that you want to use. I could go down the list and enter a new number for each one of these items. And then when I'm done, all I have to do is click Update QuickBooks. Or, if I've already gone through and figured out what my item names should be, I can paste them in from another program too. Let's look at an example of that. In this example, for my sample clothing manufacturer, I've gone through and listed the style, size, and color for each of the items that are already in my QuickBooks item list. Then I've used Excel to build a new SKU that goes style-size-color. This way, all of my SKUs in QuickBooks will now be consistent. All I have to do is select the SKUs that I want to copy, right-click, say Copy, and then I can go back into my Item Name Changer and paste those SKUs. I want to do a quick double check and make sure that everything lines up. It looks pretty good. And then I can continue on and copy in the rest of my SKUs. Once I've done this, I can click Update QuickBooks and send all of my changes back to QuickBooks at once. Once I get the message that my items have been updated in QuickBooks, the screen will refresh and you'll now see that all of my items have consistent SKUs. In QuickBooks, I can resort my item list and see that everything has been grouped together now because my item names are consistent. If I want to keep changing the rest of the items on my item list, I just need to choose the next types. I can work with my assembly items and my non-inventory parts. The last cool thing that I can do with the Item Name Changer utility is to add a prefix or a suffix to all of my items. By clicking the Add Prefix or Suffix button, I will get the Change All box. Let's say I'm going to deactivate all of my items and I want to add a lowercase z in front of all of the ones that I'm about to deactivate. All I'd have to do is click the Add Prefix box enter the Z, and then click Change All Items. The utility will automatically fill in the new item name and let me send that back to QuickBooks. Once my items have been updated in QuickBooks, the new name will show up. I hope you find the Item Name Changer utility as easy to work with as I do. For more information, go to qbutility.com.